Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the USF Bulls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Guys, talking to Coach Hartline to start this ballgame, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Rutgers offense will go on the attack first. Here's Antoine Raymond. We expect he'll have his number called quite often. One of the top running backs in the game, and we expect them to feed him a lot.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff.
Caught, and he's got room. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Scarlet Knights, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Shakes off the defender. And he's brought down after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back.
Well, in the last 2 plays, they've given this guy the ball, and he's done a really nice job, shown really nice vision. He's gotten what's available to him. He hasn't broken off the 60-yarder quite yet, but he is doing a nice job of putting this offense now in a very manageable 3rd down situation.
The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Here's Simmons to throw. Makes a catch. Oh, the spin move. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Running behind that left side. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Caught by Williams on the left. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. There he goes. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Scarlet Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David.
Wide spaces. Smashes him with the stiff arm. The 20. All the way. Touchdown, South Florida. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Quick give. It's Raymond. Sees an alley. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Could be an alley. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Scarlet Knights just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Throwing Simmons. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. On the draw, it's Raymond. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. In the red area, it's Raymond. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Going for 6. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback changing the play. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons on third. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This USF offense will open this drive right here. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Fires to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. In the backfield, it's Porter. Turning it on! Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Tells the run, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Croman Hope. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Now staring at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. The spin, still on his feet. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Black. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Raymond. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. This quarterback part of their running game, and he could not get loose on the run. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Release to the back. Got his man. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not wide enough to move the sticks, and it's 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Simmons to throw. Look out! Breaks into the open. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Raymond. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run him again. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Bulls use their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They'll try to blast their way in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout now called by USF, and that's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it himself. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The corners are walked up tight. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. Rutgers takes its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Trying to get started. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Throwing Simmons. Moves to his right. He'll get rid of it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful if you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback. It's not a good sign for this offensive line.
Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. The hand to the running back. At midfield, he's got room. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick.
Gonna let it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And the Bulls will punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 25. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Simmons on play action. Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Simmons gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Needs it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. From the gun, it's Raymond. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Still looking. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Austin Simmons, the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Couldn't set his feet.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Tough run here. It's Raymond. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Scarlet Knights sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The run inside. It's Raymond. Enough to move the chains. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field, and anything can happen, right, in football, and you can catch breaks, and so now you got to go out and earn it. You had this thing under wraps.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on fourth. Gets rid of it. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Running inside. It's Raymond.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. Sees a crease. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Raymond. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Throwing, Lewis. Stepping to the right. And his first throw here is incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But
he caught it! They will score! Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. The Bulls are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Going long. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Finds a seam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USF.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The Bulls use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
Well, there's no quit in this defense, I'll give you that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play. They're playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Gets rid of it.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Drops back. It's Croman Hope. Rushes on. He'll try to do it himself. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Bulls have pushed it inside the 20. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Under pressure. Flies to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on the second and long. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Looking to throw. Max got it on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Trying to pound it in. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and goal, they'll throw it. On the move. Touchdown, Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It's one thing to execute early in the game.